Hello, this is Kat Miller with Blue Iris Learning Center, and I had a number of requests from people about dealing with the death transition, dealing with loss of family and friends, those close to us, and of course helping those who are in the transition period. First, life and death have their own calendars. Remember that. As much as we would love to keep our loved ones with us forever and ever, at some point everybody transitions. But guess what? They are still with us. All that they were remains with us. I just coined a switch phrase to help the family of those who have just transitioned or just are transitioning. Abide, embrace, stardust, fountain, be. Let's look a little bit closer at that. Abide is about accepting and residing within all that is. What is. It's in the reeling against it and being unable to accept it that we create a lot of havoc in our lives, stress in our lives. So abide. Embrace is about giving and receiving complete acceptance. And so, what is, accept it completely. Stardust, I'm just going to read this definition. Stardust is a diffusing word. It's for diffusing ignorance of the universal life cycle and our interconnectedness with each other. Stardust reminds us that we come from the stars and the stars come from us. Stardust is produced in a supernova explosion during the cataclysmic end of the star's life. Stardust is ejected into space by the force of the massive explosion, where it is mixed with other matter and forms new stars and planets. The Earth is rich in heavy metals from stardust. The iron in our blood, the calcium in our bones, were forged from stardust. We are made of stardust, and in time we return to stardust. Stardust reminds us we are all one. Each of us sees a reflection of ourselves in the way we experience those around us. Stardust reminds us to follow the golden rule, to do unto others as you would have others do unto you, because in the end you're doing it to yourself. A lot of times there's a lot of remorse over having lost somebody, but what did you gain by having them in your life? Let us rejoice in what they gave us, what they made our lives that we wouldn't have had were it not for them. Instead of regretting that they have now moved on, embrace what they gave you, all of the wonderful memories, the things they taught you in life. Fountain, that's also a diffusing word. And fountain I'll read the whole definition. Not all of it necessarily applies here, but I like to give you the full of it. Fountain is for diffusing lack, opening one to abundance. Fountain helps one connect to source, as fountain has a continuous flow from source. Fountain can be uplifting. As water begins to flow from a fountain, it flows up and then out and spreads, engulfing, quenching, nurturing, and nourishing. A fountain is in continuous motion, refreshing, energizing, entrancing, relieving stress, and calming the spirit. Fountain brings faith in the future, trust in the life cycle, and a knowing that all can be, is, and ever will be well. Fountain reminds us that hope springs eternal. Allow that what is, that it's all interconnected, that those that you have had transition are still connected to you. That's something that Fountain helps you with. And then one of my all-time favorite switch words is be, which is about being in peace and wellness, and it's about letting go, being unaffected by ridicule and negative or contrary energy. Those are the things that we're looking at when we are holding on to all of the negative emotions. Yes, yes. When one of our dear souls crosses over, we are going to feel, we're going to be in a space of grief. We're going to have to make adjustments, and it's okay to feel that. Embrace that. It's all right. All that they ever were still is. But you can let them go. Let them move on. Because they already have. A couple of switch phrases that I have to help with the death transition. Embrace, transform, release, off, which is about giving and receiving complete acceptance, advancing, stop trying to control, and go to sleep. And then we have purr lavender, which is to feel and inspire relaxed contentment, let go of anxiety, and relax into sleep. Those are all about the person who is passing on, helping them. We have some homeopathic vibration rate for helping in this too. It's about the fear of death. It's a Garuda's flower essence, the blackberry, and it's about helping through the fear of death. It's a It's a plant that is for the fears of dying, unusual fear of that someone is going to die. It helps to ease depression from the passing of loved ones. It's an essence, like a liquid meditation, by bringing the causal and spiritual bodies closer to the physical body in an integrated fashion. Dormant talents from past lives may be released through its use. So that's just the whole definition on blackberry. The homeopathic vibration rate is 18,465. So you can write that or say it. It's all about both helping the person who is in the process of transitioning and those around them. We have a couple of divine healing codes that are about helping at the time of transition, at the time of death. The first one is 88, 75, 369, or 369. Remember, you can say 88, 75, 369. It's 3 segments, and so you say 2 together, pause, 2 together, pause, then the last 3, or you say them out, 88, 75, 369. This one is to complete the transition with grace and ease. And the other divine healing code we have is for inability to accept death. Now, well, let me give you the number. It's 96, 93, 587. So 96, 93, 587. So when it comes to the numbers, sometimes you will find that the definition lists what it applies to, and sometimes it actually tells you that it's about eliminating this or optimizing that or something like that. Just so you know, the universe knows what the application is according to what it is that's the energy behind what you're putting out there. And so if it says inability to accept death, it is about converting that to allow the acceptance of it. So those are a few things. Colors for an energy circle. If you choose to do an energy circle, I would think a dark blue, maybe gray, light gray, things that help with that. Looking at an energy circle in particular that I have for it, I have a dark blue background with a white flood, and I have put text inside it in a looks like a silver, and I have used light pink and light violet. Those are relaxing colors, and so that's why those. I like the white flood because it kind of is reminiscent of the light that many have seen when they have been in a near-death experience. And so there you have it, a few things to help you when it comes to dealing with the trauma of death and experiencing the loss of somebody close to you and helping them. I trust this information will be helpful for you and look forward to working with you again. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful week. Thank you.
Hello, Brent from 77 Media here, asking you to like this video if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs down if you didn't. Either way, let us know. Also, let us know what you'd like to learn about. We are here to help you feel better and do things in your life journey that you would like to get done. We enjoy making these for you, so please comment below, like our video, and subscribe to our channel. And we'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.